It's not a bona fide listing appointment. You're just popping by and meeting with 3 to 5 for sale by owners and saying, hey, you and I, we're in the same business. Let's jump right into it. So first things first, as you know, we are halfway through the second quarter, actually a little bit more than halfway through the second quarter. So our theme for this quarter is foot on the gas pedal. We want to push hard to set up the perfect summer. So we want to make sure that these next 5 weeks, we are really in the game, focused and centered, helping our clients, right? Building out our pipeline because we are going to take time off in the summer. Whether we can afford it or not, we are taking time off in the summer, right? That's just the nature of the game. So let's make sure that we set ourselves up in the right way so that we can enjoy the summer where we have some deals and we are taking some time off for our family because you deserve this, right? So to do so, work really, really focused and hard now, these next 5 weeks. What does that mean? What does that look like for you? When I say work hard, focused right now in your business, what comes to mind that you need to do?
My calls every day, and then I'm definitely continually getting back on track to posting.
Okay. So I heard two amazing things there. So number one is being very active in your lead gen by making the calls and also posting regularly on your social media. Agreed. Okay. What comes to your mind? What else? What do you think, Ken? When I say you need to be focused and centered and really go at it, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? What do you need to do? But you're on mute there.
Yeah, just like Christine said, taking action, setting
Taking
aside,
action.
yes, getting that hour of power in there. Okay?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So taking action, I interpret that as getting out there and meeting with people. Getting
Yes,
out there, meeting with people, appointments, right?
yes,
Your morning routine is set in stone. We want to connect with our database, people we know. We want to connect with people we do not know. But I'm going to challenge everyone. Go on an appointment every single day. Could you go on an appointment every day? If it's a work day for you, could you go? I mean, we
yeah,
have our standard appointments, considered, like a listing appointment is an appointment, buyer consultation, showing appointment, negotiate an offer, price reduction. We call those like our primary real estate appointments. However, if you don't have one of those, I still want you to go on an appointment. So what could you replace those with? What do you think?
What do you mean replace them with?
So if you don't have a listing appointment, you don't have a buyer consultation, you don't have any showings, you're not negotiating an offer, and you're not going to price reduction, I still need you to go on an appointment. So what would that look like? I'll give you an example. Go ahead.
Popeyes with CMAs, maybe?
Great, but how many? How many pop buys?
Well, I have 5 to do, so that would be 5.
There you go. Okay, so if you did anywhere from 3 to 5 pop buys, I would consider that one appointment. If you went and met with 3 to 5 for sale by owners, I would consider that an appointment. See, they're not expecting you. It's not a bona fide listing appointment. You're just popping by and meeting with 3 to 5 for sale by owners and saying, hey, you and I, we're in the same business. When are you planning to interview realtors? You get face to face with them, I would consider that an appointment. If you went and met with 3 to 5 expired listings, and had a conversation with them, I would consider that an appointment. If you just went and previewed 3 to 5 homes that just came up for sale in your marketplace, yeah, I would consider that an appointment. There's no excuse why you can't go on an appointment every afternoon and evening, right? If you went and door knocked, let's say 5 homes to the left, 5 homes to the right, 10 homes in front around a brand new listing. It does not have to be yours or even your company's. I would consider that an appointment. Are we all in agreement with this? What about going to lunch or a coffee meeting with a mortgage broker, attorney, home inspectors, maybe even a builder, right? Yeah, I would consider it an appointment. What I'm asking here is do the hard at the beginning in the office, make your calls, connect with your folks. And every afternoon and evening, like you have to be going onto an appointment. Don't stay in the office, right? Because what do you end up doing?
Busy work?
Busy work,
Creative avoidance.
creative avoidance. Yeah, I love that. You end up doing busy work, right, Ruth? Like you're sitting around the office and you're just talking to people. Look at my flyer. Who cares? No one cares. No one cares about your flyer. No one cares about your postcard. No one cares about the landing page. No one cares, right? It's fine. It works as long as it's getting you some leads. Get out, go see people. All right. So today we're going to be talking about innovation and creativity in marketing. That's what I'd like to talk about. Today is about marketing. So let's talk about. I'm going to ask you some questions and see where we're at with this. So the first question I have is: Have you adapted a marketing strategy that will differentiate yourself from the competition? And how do you do that? Is the question. How do you differentiate yourself from the competition? I'm just curious. All right, we've got some brilliant minds on here. How do you differentiate yourself from the competition? What is your
I've been doing recently is I printed off our sales for the last year and showing on a listing appointment that on average our homes sell 4.3% over the asking.
love it? Using comparables, using numbers, using data. Now you're doing this at the listing presentation.
Yeah. Like I don't leave it with them, but I just make a point of saying that our listings, especially in this market where they're either sitting or overpriced.
So that's a very powerful tool to use when you're trying to get that contract signed. Take Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if you're wondering what makes us me different from the other competition, here, boom, here's our numbers, facts. Love it. Okay, what else? What other strategies are you using to differentiate yourself from the competition?
So I spent a significant amount of time going through that listing lead stuff because I did download a bunch of them. And then one thing that I noticed, and especially when I went to the Tom Ferry listing leads seminar, he talked a lot about being creative and being different. So I came up with a flyer on my own, and it just we sold like for a house that we sold in the neighborhood. And I'm like, we sold this for top dollar and we sold it fast. Thankfully, the stats did show that. And then I just put at the bottom, I'm like, does your home qualify for new age advanced AI marketing? And I was shocked. I can show you it. It's right here. And then right at the bottom, and then they scan, and I was shocked. Usually when I door knock, I'll have a few conversations. I don't really get engagement. I had 5 scans out of 50 flyers I hand out just with that. And then two people called me and they were like, wait, what is this? What are you doing that's different? So yeah, it's a thing, and that's my new thing on all my flyers now. So and it's kind of my skit that I go about now.
Brilliant. So AI is definitely in the forefront of everyone. Like literally everyone in our industry. You're hearing it constantly. It's not just in real estate, it's practically in every single industry. And people are afraid of this in some industries, right? They're like, hey, are they going to replace me? Is AI going to replace me? You're hearing about it. And here is Mark using something that's top of mind with everyone and just that simplest phrase. I love it. I think that's absolutely brilliant. So using AI. Excellent.
Can we can we ask Mark just what did he mean by that? I'm actually intrigued about it. Okay. What do you mean use marketing
So
AI?
Mark, give us an example
Yeah.
of how you use AI for marketing.
Well, like we're using AI for everything, right? But like honestly, even if you just went in chat GPT and looked something up, you're using AI, right?
Yeah.
But like, with Canva's new technology, I don't know where you're located, but Realm in Toronto here, they have so many AI advancements now that we can get like stats done very quickly. We can look things up a lot faster using different prompts and AI plugins. And then like I personally use a lot of tech stacking myself in our company.
Hmm?
But but I one thing I do is I'm kind of playing on what everybody wants to hear. And honestly, it's been winning us a lot of listing appointments lately too. We sit in there and they're like, there's 5 agents being interviewed and they're all the top 1%. So what do you have that's different? So now it's actually our thing that we say. I just say, look, one of them's going to clean your windows. One of them's going to get you, free house cleaner. And I go, we're up to date with all the modern technology. We go to the courses, we're getting you advanced AI, and you don't really need to dive into it too much. People are like, oh, really? So then when they sit down with you and they say, so how are you doing this? Then you just, I'm using tag marketing when I do my Facebook ads. They don't need to know if you're spending $5 or $1,000. You just say that you're using the AI. And as long as you know the keywords, I'm using certain AI softwares, I'm using Realm, like you kind of talk around the question a little bit. We are using AI, but you make it sound bigger.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop you there.
Awesome.
So
Awesome. Thank
we're
you.
all using AI. Everyone here on this call is using AI. Like when you log into Revi, right, and you go to Revi AI, it's there. Just even with the role play practicing with Revi, that is AI. When you just simply type in, hey, here's the home I have for sale. It's got these features right up the description. You're using AI, right? So we're constantly in our industry, and those of us and Tom Ferry are all using AI, right? AI is all around us and analyzing our numbers. And I love what Mark said there. It doesn't take much. It's like, you know what? We use keywords, and you're asking ChatGPT, what are the best keywords for this landing page? Right? It's really, you are using AI. In fact, when we start working on your blogs for your website, well, we're going to definitely use AI for that, right? As much as you're an amazing writer and you want to write this blog out, I don't want you to. I want you to go into answer the public, find out what people are searching for, and then ask ChatGPT to analyze it to come up with the blog ideas. I don't need you to come up with blog ideas. That's silly, right? We're going to use answer the public, who's going to tell you what blog ideas you should be using and then creating the blog. So that's all AI. Love it. Brilliant. Does anyone have anything different? Anything, whatever your unique selling proposition may be. What do you guys do? What's different? No? So we're going with AI. We're going with, I forgot what you had said, Christine. You had said just marketing strategy. What differentiates yourself? So what was said so far? What differentiates yourself from the competition? Biggest one I'm getting here is AI. What was the other one? We did say something else, didn't we? No? No?
Market
What
stats,
about,
personal market stats, just show
that's
that
right.
you do
Per
sell
market.
homes.
I
Correct.
also I also have implemented doing brokers open houses,
Okay.
and we don't just come out there and eat. I have the realtors actually create content inside the house and publicize it on their Facebook. That way, that address is getting all kinds of um, what word I want to use. It's getting a lot of marketing, not just from me, but from all the brokers, the realtors that comes to my
Let's get some good exposure. So
yeah,
you're taking you're creating that agent's open house or that broker's kind of open house that you do like on a mundane Tuesday afternoon,
yes. I got
right?
one coming up this Tuesday.
Love it. And then you get in
Well,
the
next
agents that
next
come in
Tuesday.
to shoot up content. I love that's brilliant.
Yes.
A couple of the ones that you guys might want to consider is, do you, for example, stage the home?
Yes.
That's part of it, man. Like staging the home. Do
So
you
cleaning service, full staging package,
there you
staging
go.
consultation,
Cleaning
30 days
service?
of furniture.
Do you get a home inspection done, a report done ahead of time?
No, because I don't want any problems.
Right? I mean, anticipating problems. Home
Yeah,
inspection ahead
no,
of time, right?
I'd be afraid that would be blow up in my face, truthfully, because you told me to get it. Now I gotta, I haven't
I
really,
would totally do a home inspection, get it out of the way, especially if you're dealing with, yeah, I mean, if you're getting a hot market, hot area, and someone wants to come in there and give you a firm deal, here's the home inspection report. And
yeah.
here's the issues that they had, and we've actually, here are the receipts for fixing it. right?
And in a pre-home inspection is actually, they'll give you a deal, the inspectors. It's cheaper than.
Yeah, and you get to pick your time when to do it. Right, so you do that. I have some agents, what they'll do is full blown, they come in there, they paint the entire house, do some sort of minor rentals on the property, and then put it on the market. Especially when you're dealing with people who are downsizing or where the home is outdated and needs some help, right? They'll come in, and so whatever your unique selling proposition is. Mark, what do you got?
I actually want to circle back and ask Lola a question, if that's okay.
Yes.
I'm just curious on the way that I've been very intrigued. I've seen a couple of agents do what you're doing there. Do you actually like hire a photographer to come out to shoot professional reels for all of those people, or do you just tell people to, like, other agents to come in and shoot their own content?
I actually have two professional uh, marketing guru. One is Corey Turner. He's real big in our area, and because I don't partner up with him, I get him for free. And then I have another one that is my marketing person. His name is Steven, and because I'm in his program, he comes out and help agents actually do the reels. Sometimes give them advice. So it's actually two professional out there that's their field that they work in.
Nice.
Awesome. So I guess they'll do like a quick edit and then give it to them like a day or two later. Is that usually how it works?
Well, if they want to edit, they can reach out to them. But while they're there, they also give them examples of what they can do to create their um, footage.
I
Now,
love that. That's
now
brilliant.
the
So you're
thing,
having a professional photographer, videographer there
yes.
giving agents advice on how to record better. Now, that's brilliant. Didn't think of
And
that.
then if they decide they want more, they can join the program. So it's a win-win for them. I'm not paying them anything to come out there and do that. They create, it's like a win-win. They get an
Yeah, that's
opportunity to be in
brilliant.
front of agents. I get
Mhm.
the blessing of them teaching the agents while they're there. And my house go viral on Facebook, on TikTok, whichever social media that they're using. That's
Love that. That's brilliant. Lola, that's fantastic. So not only does it help the videographer try and get more business from realtors, providing value to the realtors on how to record better content. Smart. All right, let's go to the next question. How are you leveraging technology, social media, or content marketing to overcome the current challenges in real estate? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing differently?
For
you.
what?
I'm using
So,
videos. I'm
say that
using
again, Lola?
videos to reach out to them on Facebook, all the different social media. I'm using videos to let them know what is going on, trying to get them out of that mindset. I don't want to move forward because I don't know what the market is going to be. I don't know what's happening in the world today.
I
So
see.
I'm
Okay.
trying to, even like forces, I did a video, uh, don't wait till the interest rate fall down. I mean, decrease. Buy now in today's price, and when the interest rate goes down, you can refinance in today's price instead of buying in today's price and having a tomorrow price and having a I don't remember how I said it, but anyway, it was talking about interest rate.
Now, is this something where you would send directly to, let's say, a client, or was this something you were just posting on social?
It's something that I posted on social media. I even
Okay, so
talked about we're having a major problem with student loans. A lot of people don't know that their student loans are out of default. And then when they get ready to close, what happened is it pops up and keep them from closing.
okay.
So I'm reaching out on Facebook. And when I talk to my clients too, because I do that hour, sometimes 2 hour calls in the morning, I even let them know, even if they're not selling or buying right now, they need to check their student loans because it's affecting a lot of people here in Texas.
Okay. So I hear you saying some market updates or some advice on what's happening in the real estate industry videos. Okay. Does anyone
Yes.
have anything else? Is anyone doing, let's say, Q&As live on Facebook or Instagram? going live and doing some Q&As? Is anyone doing, let's say, podcasts where you have two people going at it, conversations going back and forth, and that could be live, right? Is anyone using something like Kato, which is that landing page in which you send a quick video to a client and then have your content underneath there where they can go and watch?
I
Oh, yeah, I
am.
did with BombBomb.
BombBomb's
I'm
another
doing it
one.
with Kato.
Yeah, Kato,
I
BombBomb.
love Kato. Thanks,
Has
Danny.
anyone created frequently asked questions, FAQs, for a buyer or for a seller, videos? So explaining one question at a time and then having that housed as a playlist in YouTube. So I got a playlist that would say buyer. So Mark's doing it. So buyer resources, whatever you want to call it. And then you have the commonly asked questions that a buyer would say to you. And you would just basically take one question at a time and just answer it. And then the second video will be the next question. Then the third video will be the next question. So you can have like 5, 10, 15 questions and you're just answering one at a time. Now, the key here is to make them evergreen. An evergreen video is a video that I can watch 10 years from now and it's still the same relevant. So do not use statistics. That's not the idea. The idea isn't to give present statistics. Hey, 2025, here's our numbers. No, it's nothing to do with numbers or statistics. It's just common advice that doesn't matter how long you're in the business, this is what you need to know. So you would state it in a way where it becomes an evergreen video, right? What else? What else could you do? How else can you leverage technology in today's
Corey,
market?
please. Corey, please. What's the um, there was something you mentioned, BonBon for videos, and the other
Oh,
one was
BombBomb.
BonBon.
Like BombBomb.com. So I went to a listing appointment Saturday, and then I follow up with a BombBomb video. Thank you so much for having me in the house. I really appreciate it. And then I review what we discussed. And then, like he said, I have all my stuff underneath. If you send me your email, I can send you the layout. It's cheap. It's like, I forget what I paid for it. It's so cheap and it's so effective. You do birthday videos, you do a video before your listing appointments. You know, you can use them all day, every day. They're pretty great. Very
Yeah.
effective.
Okay, awesome.
So
Awesome.
it's
Thank you so much.
basically a video that you record. And the key with BombBomb is because you can't send me a video that's too long. Like if you were to just text me a video, I could probably see a 10-second video, but I can't see something that's longer than that because
Well,
it's
the
too
great
much
thing also
data.
about BombBomb is you can text the link. So you can do the
Correct.
BombBomb.
And that's
And
where it comes from. Like BombBomb becomes super valuable because what it'll do is it'll send you the video, but really when you click on it, it's going to their server and you're watching it off of their server instead of off your phone. That's the technology. So BombBomb is really good at it. Kato is another one that uses it. And it's basically using video, which we want to do, personalized. You can hit up a lot of people with it, which is excellent.
Thank you. I've added my email. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
yeah, I'll send it to you.
Perfect.
Thanks a lot, Christine.
And if you want to look at Kato, this is something which looks like this is Kato. So same kind of premise. You send them a text or an email, and then when they click on it, this page will come up, something similar to this.
Oh,
This is really powerful if you're going to send it like a pre-listing package where you can have a video, directed right at the client.
How are you guys doing?
And then you can even, like, it's very minor changes. Like you can change the background. You can have this template set up for yourself, whatever you want. I mean, I saw Mark's. Mark's has an amazing one. Again, put some little bit of data, and it gives you tons and tons for the client to preview. And it looks like you worked so hard on this, but realistically, it's the templates. It takes you 2 seconds to
With a
do it.
K? With a
Yeah,
K
I'll send you the thing for it. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Excellent, folks. I love this. So we're talking about how to leverage technology whether it's social media or even content marketing, to overcome the challenges in real estate. So how would you use this technology to overcome the challenges we're having in real estate? So let me ask this first. Are you guys seeing a challenge in your marketplace? What is the challenge?
Pricing. They have to get a good price. I have to give them at a good price.
Okay, so for you, Christine, your area is dealing with the sellers and getting them to the right price.
I've had clients that, because of the tariffs, they're basically what they were going to afford is that's no longer possible. So they're kind of stepping back from listing. So we're getting their house ready for market so that they'll be ready once they're ready and they can jump on it. They can sell their house and buy the other one. So I'm definitely seeing that with the tariffs.
Okay, so you're feeling that the tariffs have come in have
Yeah.
had an effect for you. Okay, anyone else?
We're priced as well.
Your price as well. So
we're priced.
challenges with prices. So then how would you use these technologies, the social media or anything at all that we have to take care of it, to overcome this?
So I
I've been
think there's a lot of-
using, sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I think there's a lot of consumer that confidence is an issue. I think sharing some stats and data and figures to position yourself as an expert, or that you have a pulse on what's going on. Sharing, sales data based on price points, days on market versus, other times. I don't know.
No, you hit it right on the nose, Ken. Like that's exactly what we need to do. Is we need to become more and more of the knowledge broker. Now, whether I don't care which social media platform you like, all of you, like everyone's got the preference. You need to come out there and put out the real message out there. Like you need to create videos. If you are YouTube, if you love YouTube, hey, start shooting videos on YouTube. Start shooting shorts on YouTube. Talk about what's really happening in the market, right? Like we're the ones at the forefront. The media is 3 months behind, right? They're never done. We know what's going on. We know when we're having a busy week. It's like, oh, wow, this week I've had X, 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 and X. What a quick video to do, right? We want to make sure we're putting out the message, and you are the knowledge broker. Agreed. 100%. Go ahead, Christine.
No, I don't have nothing.
Oh, I see you raise your finger. I thought you were raising it.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm good. I was just thinking, sorry.
I mean, I've been marketing more on LinkedIn and writing articles. Like I wrote an article on the effects of tariffs and real estate because I thought it was interesting and somebody else might be interested. And I did have a guy comment on it from Dubai, like a realtor from Dubai, saying that he did see similarities. So that was kind of cool.
Love it. What you may want to consider doing, especially in this group, we have the Facebook group, reaching out to agents that are here in our group and interview each other. Hey, how's your market? How's your market? And put that on social media. And why not interview each other and just like you guys are collaborate with each other and put that on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, right? Start to collaborate and start talking about it because it's like-minded people. Like we're all in here to help our clients, to move forward with our clients. And it just showcases you as more and more as a professional when you can collaborate with someone else. I know people used to collaborate. Hey, what do you buy for 500,000? And you would have agents, 4 or 5 agents in different marketplaces show what you could buy for 500,000. I would go deeper than that. I would say actually have interview questions with each other. Like here's 5 or 6 questions that topics that we're going to cover, and just interview each other. Talk about it. Talk about the market here in Toronto. Talk the market in Florida. Talk the market in California. Like, what's the different markets and what's going on? All right. Go ahead, Mark. You got something to say?
Yeah, I love that idea. It's amazing. How would we, let's say I wanted to jump on with a few individuals in the group. How do I share that? Like, how would I record that screen? Like you see, sometimes people have a split screen. You'll have like Danny on top, Mark on the bottom, and we can talk, and then I could share that on social media. Do you know how we could do that? Or
Yeah.
what programs?
So like, see how we're using Zoom right now?
Yep.
If it was just the two of you, it would be just 2 of you together.
Yep.
And then you can download the video and then just put it into you would set it up the way that in not CapCut, you would set it up in CapCut. one video on top, one video below. That's all it is, right? And you can download the content, and that's just using Zoom.
You can download the conversation.
You can download the video and download, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Yeah. So this here is being recorded. So I would take this video content, throw it into CapCut, do a little bit of editing, then throw it into YouTube, right? So yeah, that's what you do. I would use Zoom.
Okay. Do you press record before you start, or you just?
I have an account where it automatically does that.
Oh, okay.
All our videos recorded. All right, folks. Hey, we're at the top of the hour. Appreciate all of you being here. Awesome. For those in the States, enjoy Memorial Day. Have fun today. And for everyone else, well, everyone on the call, actually unmute yourselves, please. This is my favorite part. I'm going to yell out, what day is today? And you're going to yell back, it's a money-making day. So unmute yourselves. Just curious, what day is it today, baby?
It's a money-making
money-making day.
That's right. It's a money-making day. So who do you have to connect with to book that appointment? You know who it is. You guys are awesome. I'll talk to all of you tomorrow, 8:30. We got skills and scripts. Talk to you then.
Bye.